Good evening, everyone. Today is still February 5th, 2024, and I am back with another email topic from Big Ward at myyahoo.com for your email if you want to send me a topic or ask a question, something you may need help with. I got you. And I just want to let y'all know, man, anything that I say to y'all, any video I make, any topic I discuss or whatever, it's out of genuine love that I do it. It's not for money. I actually care about what I'm doing. I actually love what I'm doing. I love to see people okay. Especially when you're going through something. If I can help you, I love doing that. So I want to get that understood. I'm not trying to be famous or none of that shit. I'm just doing me. Wherever that takes me, that's where it takes me. But I'm just doing me. I'm not trying to get people to like me. I'm not trying to get people to hate me. I'm not trying to be controversial. Not trying to do any of that shit. And I saw a comment, somebody was saying that they can't believe they're starting to think people are making up these emails. And I can understand how some of y'all would think that because maybe you haven't lived a certain type of life. I've lived a life that I've seen some of everything, some of the weirdest shit I have witnessed for myself, to where I know the type of strange stuff people are going through. If y'all can read some of the emails that I'm going through that I got to get to, I got so many, of the pain that people are feeling, the suffering that people are feeling and going through. That shit hurt me, man. And that I'm not God, that I can come down here and just fix everybody's situation. I can't do that. So I just do what I can do right here for whoever will listen and understand that I'm coming to you out of genuine love for you. Even though I know you personally, it's all love. That me wishing that I had the power to snap my finger and everybody be all right. Because I'm reading through the email, man. There's some people out here going through some serious shit. Some serious pain. And sometimes I'm like, well, damn. Just when I thought I had it bad. But I'm not reading through them like, man, these folk faking, these folk lying. I know people going through a lot of the stuff that I'm reading in real life. Or I have dealt with people going through these things. I know these are real. Whether these people are telling the truth or not, I can't guarantee you that. But I know I know people personally that are going through a lot of the things that I've read in these emails that y'all might think that shit fake. Just like now. Once upon a time, we would have never thought that people would be 2 or 3 women in a relationship with one man. In a relationship. Not him cheating and sneaking and hiding. They're actually in the same house. In a relationship with one man. Who would ever thunk we would have saw something like that? And if you would have read that on the email years ago, you would have thought I was lying. Them people making that up. Now we see people are actually living like that. That is true. Some people find that hard to believe and won't believe it if they never heard of it. I'm telling you, there are people living polyamory, whatever you call it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There are people out here identifying as dogs. We living in a world with all types of shit going on. How do you think these people, why do you really think people are making this shit up in these emails? When you see the news. You out and about in the world and you see these people out here, just all kind of shit going on. And you think these people lying in these emails? For what? Who the hell am I? They're not giving their names. What the hell they gonna lie to me for? I'm not paying them. I ain't got what I'm paying with. These people are really hurting. I condensed these emails. I don't tell y'all everything they saying about what they want to do to themselves and how they want to harm themselves, a lot of them. So I'm wondering, like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? But I'm doing it for a reason. So I'm going to keep doing it. I ain't scared. Because I really do love. That's why I keep to myself and stay away from people. Because I love for real. So I got to be careful who I open up to. Because I don't come with that fake love. My love is real. That's why I guard it. But anyway, on to this topic. This is a man, he's, I think he's 34 now, 36, whatever. Let me see, 22, 14 years. He's 36. He's 37. Him and his girl met when he was 22. She had 3 kids with, different fathers, 3 different dads. I'm 37 now. We're still together, but we were kicking it at first. Then I realized I didn't want to be with her anymore. So I left. Then found out she was pregnant. So I went back to make it work. I also was a stepfather to her other kids, which I don't get credit for. Growing up, I was always around affectionate family members, and the other women that I've dated were affectionate towards me. But she isn't at all. I always initiate sex. She never hugs me, touches me, or anything like that. No feminine affection. You know how women be all over the man when they love a man, but they be all on you, kissing you, and want to keep their hands off. You be like, yeah. She ain't doing none of that. She says she never had an affection growing up. And her father wasn't there. I understand that, but we are adults now. So I talked to her about it recently and asked her to change. She said she would, but it's been 3 weeks, no change. I'm tired of it. I work too hard, and I don't deserve to come home to this. I know I'm not the problem, but she doesn't even try to change, so I cut back on some of the things like being thoughtful. I stopped that completely. Can you help me? I'll try. Somebody asked me what do I be writing on. Man, I'm from the country. I'm a country boy. People always talking about I'm a country bumpkin. A lot of y'all be on here in my comments hating or whatever, talking about the way I talk or whatever. Like I give a damn. But I'm a country dude. I am what I am. I'm genuine. You get what you see. You see whatever how that saying go. I am what I am. I'm genuine. I'm in person. I'm the same dude. So I just grab something and write on it. Hey, it is what it is. It's the content. It's the message. Pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to all that fluff and the bullshit like what I'm writing on. Pay attention to the message. I'm trying to help you. It's out of love. Stop worrying about the wrong thing. But anyway, to my man. I want everybody to know out here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, I want y'all to get this through your head. Everybody listen to this video. Not just the young man who wrote this letter. Wrote this email. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness. You're not responsible for someone else's happiness. Let me repeat that. Nobody else, other people are not responsible for making you happy. And you are not responsible for making someone else happy. You are responsible for your own happiness. So before I go any further, let's get that understood. That young lady that you're referring to, she ain't responsible for making you happy. If you're not happy where you are, that's your problem. Because you see what's going on. You're not being forced to be there. I made a video not too long ago about the only power that a man has in a relationship. And this is going to have to be part 2. You can, I'm going to repeat it again. You can holler, scream, piss, shit, fart, whatever you want to do. Ain't nobody, a woman, she ain't finna change cause you asking her to. Let that sink in. Just cause you asked her to, she ain't gonna change. People don't change behaviors that are not hurting them. If it's not bothering them, the behavior that they're doing, that includes me, you, and anybody else. If a behavior that I'm doing is not bothering me, it's very hard to change that behavior for somebody else. Especially if it's something that's ingrained in you that you've been doing for years. She's been this way for years and it don't bother her. It bothers you. It's going to be hard for her to change that behavior that's been in her all her life pretty much because it don't hurt her. You asking her to change something about her that's her. That ain't bothering her. It's bothering you. So she don't feel how you feel about it. People are not willing to change those behaviors until they feel how you feel, which is hurt, which is pain. The only way you're going to be able to do anything about that, and this applies all across the board when you're dealing with problems with women that they are not willing to change. And you done talk to them about it, you done begged and pleaded. Look, I don't like this, it's bothering me, it's hurting me, I deserve better than this, and they just, I'm going to do something about it, I'm going to change. Like you said, 3 weeks later, nothing. Y'all already know what I'm finna say. And if you've been following me long enough, you know what I'm finna say. You already said it yourself. You talked to her about it. You're trying to work on it with her. You done put in time with her. You work too hard. You deserve better. You're doing right by her. You get nothing in return. You have needs too. Who's responsible for your needs? Her or you? We have to make sure our needs are being met. You only have one life to live. I only have one life to live. Everybody watching this video only has one life to live. You're not coming back. Some people believe you are coming back. Sometimes I wonder, I think maybe we are coming back, but we ain't gonna remember this though. So this particular life right here, you only get one. I don't know if you come back to live another one, but you only live in one of this one. So we living it like a lot of us are living in the procrastinating on our own happiness thinking we're going to get a chance to do it over. You got to realize, y'all, this is it. You got to get it right now. Or this is it. You're not going to get another chance at this one. Is there a heaven or hell? Or is it a reincarnation? You come back in another form? I don't know all that. All I know is when we leave this particular life, that's a wrap. You don't get another one or do-over with this one. You got to get this shit right now. If you see something going wrong right now, you got to fix that now. What you waiting for? So you already tried to fix it with her. Talk to her, discussed it. Yes, you got a kid with her. Them other ones ain't yours, you got one. How many people out here taking care of kids ain't in the house with? So the only other option you got left is the most powerful option you got in order to make some changes. Whether it be her, she ain't got to change. But the option that you have, which is the most powerful one, which is your cannon, which is your warship, which is your nuclear warhead, that weapon that you got to make some changes, to cause some damage, to make some things happen, is to leave. Bounce. Give up. Surrender. I quit. I can't wave the white flag. I can't do no more right here. I lost. I give up. You won. I ain't battling with you. No more battles. The war is over. The fight is over. Surrender. Wave the white flag. Like they say with the alcoholics and the drug addicts, well, you got to surrender to win. Sometimes you got to surrender in order to win. Quit fighting. You can't win this battle. When you see you can't win, your best option is to stop fighting. I quit. Throw in the towel. And you'll live to fight another day. But you're sitting up there, keep on trying to fight a losing battle, you're going to die. Because you can't win this battle. I'm not going to fight a grizzly bear. Because I can't win. So how do I win against that grizzly bear? By not fighting him. That's how I beat a grizzly bear. That's how I win. The way I win against that big ass grizzly, which is circumstances that I can't change. Circumstances that I can't change is like fighting a grizzly bear. You're gonna lose. Only way you win that battle is to quit the fight. When you see that grizzly bear, go the other way. Great chance you'll win. That's the only way you're gonna win. Surrender to win. You got to dip. Whether she changed or not, after that point, is irrelevant. Only you can change your circumstances, not her. You can change it. Dip. You know there are other women out here that show you affection because you done been through that before. You done had them. So you know this ain't normal. Whatever her issue is, she got to fix that. There are a lot of damaged people out here dating people who haven't healed. Stop dating people when you are damaged. You ain't healed. Go get that fixed before you get in a relationship, tie somebody else up with you. Go work on yourself. If you know you are damaged for whatever reason, that ain't fair to the person you're finna get in a relationship with. That is not their problem. Whatever she may have went through in her life, in her childhood with her mother, father, and all that, that is not your issue. That's her issue that she got to deal with. She need to go get some healing for her, counseling, whatever she may need to do. If people are not willing to take care of what they need to take care of for themselves, that is not your problem. If you with somebody who's a crackhead, drug addict, whatever, ripping them around the street all night long, that is not your problem, unless you make it yours. Let them people go get some help for what they got going on, but you got to live your life. You can't let them be a noose around your neck. Whatever her issue is, her trauma, and whatever she done been through, you can't heal that. She got to go get help for that. And if she ain't willing to get no help for it, which she ain't, cause you see that, all you can do is now you got to save yourself before she kill you. I ain't talking about no physical death either. You can die an emotional, spiritual death, which is worse than a physical death. You'd rather be dead physically than being the walking dead. Have you ever been the walking dead before? I have. Walking around dead. Would rather have been in the ground instead of walking around out here. But I didn't have the courage to take myself out. And the one time that I was really gonna do it, here come God with a guy named Weenie saving my damn life. The one time I had the courage, the way I was smoking my blunt, I'm finna be out of here. God saved me and stepped in that one particular time. All the other times I didn't, to be a thought, I ain't had the courage to do that shit. Just walking around here dead, the walking dead. Looking good on the outside, handsome as hell, fine, six-pack, all that shit, dead as fuck on the inside. That's where you at right now. And that's where you heading. And you just gonna rot and rot just like dead bodies do, but you're gonna be alive, but you're gonna be riding on the inside. Stinking, funky, filthy on the inside. You're decaying on the inside. Because you're dying, but you're still alive. Can't nobody see it but you. So, it's your choice, my friend. You can stay there and keep dying, or you can get the hell up out of there and go live. Her problem ain't your problem. I know how that love shit go. It'll have you thinking that you can save them. Sometimes, when somebody's drowning, if you're not a trained lifeguard, which you're not a counselor, you're not somebody that can fix people. So if you're not a trained lifeguard and you're at a beach and you see somebody drowning, you better not take your happy ass out there trying to save them people, because they will drown you while you trying to save them if you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're not a counselor. You're not none of that. So trying to save this woman will kill you, because that's not what you do. You don't know what you're doing. You're going to end up dying trying to save her. You're responsible for your own happiness, player. And anybody else that listens to the video, you got to do what's best for you. Fuck them people. Get it? Got it? I ain't ready to finish yet. I want to say that last word one more time. When you got to choose between your happiness and someone else's happiness, fuck them people. Now, get it? Got it? Good. Bye.